наше сало. Ой, сало, я чарку горілки, і сала не дам нікому. Ой, сало, 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 українське сало, ой, яке ж воно смачне, і його завжди мало. Я до сала вже так звик, і цибуля, і чесник, кладеш сало на язик. Сало, 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 українське сало, українцям того сала буде завжди мало. Щоб у вас і у нас все завжди стояло, треба їсти наше сало. Ой, сало, чарку горілки, і сала не дам нікому. Ой, сало, 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 українське сало, ой, яке ж воно смачне, і його завжди мало. Я до сала вже так звик, і цибуля, і чесник, кладеш сало на язик. Сало, 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 українське сало, українцям того сала буде завжди мало. Щоб у вас і у нас все завжди стояло. Вип'ю я чарку горілки, і сала не дам нікому. Ой, сало, сало, сало. Вип'ю я чарку горілки, і сала не дам нікому. Ой, сало, 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 українське сало, ой, яке ж воно смачне, і його завжди мало. Я до сала вже так звик, і цибуля, і чесник, кладеш сало на язик. Сало, 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 українське сало, українцям того сала буде завжди мало. Щоб у вас і у нас все завжди стояло, треба їсти наше сало.
Thank you for praying.
Вип'ю я чарку горілки, і сала не дам нікому. Ой, сало, 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 українське сало, ой, яке ж воно смачне, і його завжди мало. Я до сала вже так звик, і цибуля, і чесник, кладеш сало.
Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, or evening, depending on where you are. I'm going to be one of your casters for today. My name is Mockingjay, and I am here with our lovely streamer, caster, amazing helper all around, Jorian.
Hi.
Today we're going to be doing Kazakhstan versus Ukraine. It's going to be a super fun match. Hopefully, it doesn't become a match where the really important names on Ukraine, such as Philoxen and Flav, just don't. Let's just hope that Kazakhstan actually gets a point or two, because I really want to see them succeed this year. And you know, Seed 16 versus Seed 23. I think for most people, they would have expected Ukraine to have gotten a little bit higher, but they don't have the same names as they did the previous couple years, where it was Philoxen, Philoloxen, like the entire cabal that was the Philoxen line. But it will be a lot of fun. And as of right now we're going through all the bans.
Yeah, we are going to the bands right now, and if you are wondering about the audio, so this is what we have been hearing for the last 5 minutes, and on the stream we had to mute it for a little bit, so you didn't have to suffer. Enough of us. Now you guys have to suffer what we have been hearing for 5 minutes. Yeah,
Yeah, no.
They still have this version of Unravel playing, which is only 30 seconds. It's not the full version. It's the short version. But anyways, going to the actual match though, for Team Ukraine, they didn't play yet. This is going to be the first time playing in groups. While for Kazakhstan, they played way earlier, and the immediate ban to DT3 makes a lot of sense.
Okay. Yeah, and then it will be that DT2 and the Hard Rock 2 respectively for each of those protects. So just immediately thinking, hey, Kazakhstan's got all the players that really want to go for all the tapping and the speed, and Ukraine is really looking to try to punish them on all the precision. And banning that DT3 when another team protects the DT2, it just makes sense.
But as we're going to be going into the next ban from Kazakhstan, we're going to be seeing what happens from them, because again, they seem like they're on the winner or loser side, but they are going to be banning off the gimmick picks of Hidden 2 and Femod 2.
Yeah, and I wouldn't want to say that makes sense. Not yet anyways, because this is my first time commentating either team for this tournament. So I haven't really seen a lot of these players yet. But, Hidden 2 is just a classic ban in any tournament. And then the Free Mod 2 is going to be closer to a gimmick on this side of the pool. So just getting rid of those, and then we also see the Free Mod 1 banned out by the side of Ukraine. People aren't really vibing with the free mods, I guess.
And
interesting.
Honestly, it's kind of surprising that we get to see Femod 1 finally banned. Because again, if you saw in the previous matches, Femod 1 was the most popular pick map so far. Same with DT2. And same that got protected by Kazakhstan themselves. So, hey, as we're gonna be going into the match right now, and the song is finally gonna be ending off soon. Thank God. For Ukraine, let's see what they want to go off, because they have HR1 very soon. That's a possible pick, but HR2 is a possibility. Hey, Marketer, you want it all, don't you?
I would love a little bit of audio. But also, yes, let's go. Thank you. I don't know. I know they. Oh, there's the Free Mod 3 end up being that pick.
So yeah,
This was. Oh my goodness. I had to play test this map. I really enjoyed this map.
Wait.
It was a lot of fun.
You had to playtest this?
Sorry. When we were choosing the maps for the tournament, I had to do all the. I do playtesting and replaying as well as commentating. So, I had to play this and give my feedback on it. I'm trying to remember what type of feedback I had for this map. It was a lot of fun to play though. I think that we hit the nail on the head for this type of map. I think I had said that it was one of the best maps for a free mod setting, where you have a really good carry player, and then the expression of difficulty for the modded players is a lot harder than you would think with some of these patterns. Of course, it is just going to be that group stage, so it's not going to be as hard as what it can be, but it was a pretty fun map when I was starting out. As we see everybody starting to load in.
Yeah, everyone is going to be loading in very soon, but the note, at least from what we see, is going to be finger controlled. That's the note on it, and actually it did show up to be pretty well there. And actually, if you want to look at the head-to-head screen for the side of Kazakhstan at least, because they played a lot of maps. They even played TP for fun. So for the side of Kazakhstan, for this Free Mod 3, And surprisingly, they played all 3 mods so far. The score that they got was 2.1 million. But surprisingly, that's the lowest mod score out of the 3.
Yeah. You know, the score of 2.1, that is 1 FC. And then everybody else is sort of like sitting around the like, sort of like 500 to 600k range. You really want multiple people at this stage to be able to get that FC. As we get into the map, for the side of Ukraine, we have Wonderbrony, Philoxen, You Can't, and Your Cute GF. And on the side of Kazakhstan, we have Motique, Leroy, KitKat, and August.
Oh no, we have to do math today. We are going to be seeing Leroy with the easy hidden, which does have a special multiplier onto it, which is going to be 2.4. Actually,
Nice.
while for the rest of the crew on Ukraine, it is going to be just your standard 2 hitters and 1 HR, because you do need 1 reading mod, 1 HR, and 1 force mod, and with 1 player being no mod, which we see for UCAN in August right now. They're battling head to head with both of them pointing on to 98%.
Yeah, for this beginning section, you really don't want to end up getting that miss, because even though it's not like the shortest map, it's 3 minutes. Being in that position to be one of those carry players, as we see your QGF end up finding that miss, but the 2 people that you don't want to ever see break on this style of map will be your no mod anchors, being You Can't and August. August hitting a massive stream of 100s there. Not really worrying about it though, as you do have the 3 modded FCs still, so it's going to be that 4 FCs 2-3 right now.
Well, when you said that, Leroy just broke. So, and oh my god, your curse is real. Okay.
Welcome back, everybody.
Hey, at least you don't have Xavier with you. It can't be worse than that. But as we're going to be going into the break, though, that it's going to be still 2.5 FCs basically on the side of Ukraine, and the scoreline getting more further than that.
Oh yeah. No, that score on their side really is chalked up. Well, we can't really know for sure what the score is right now, because I do not know if the score at the bottom is also including the easy add-in to it. UCANT does find a miss there, so it is just Wonderbrony and Philoxen on those FCs. Only 2 people matching will be Motique and KitKat. The amount of combos that they have that are kind of backing on your QGF, just making it up, because the only person other than that would have been August. They ended up finding a miss there at the final 3 quarters away. Wonderbrony does find the miss.
Oh,
I don't think they can make the 500k though. There's not enough time.
okay, so because this is going to be actually on my channel instead, and it's on an actual 6WC channel, this is going to be on standard laser client. Standard laser client. This is not on Tosu with custom multipliers or anything like that. This is just regular laser client for no reason at all. But as we're going to be seeing that break from Philoxen, that's not going to be happening very soon on that slow slider at least. Motic and KitKat holding on to the double FC. Leroy getting the only choke in the middle, which is going to be 565k, and technically it's going to be close. That's the math. It is going to be very close. That's all we can say.
Are we sure? There's no way that he ends up getting, because what, it would be plus 300k. Even it's 2.4, so let's just graciously say 400k. He's still their team is still 100k less. As we do get into it, let's see these scores. We get the FC from Philoxen, the slider breaks from Wonderbrony, the FC, I believe, from Motique, KitKat,
FC.
the B rank FC. Love to see it. Yeah, so technically, Kazakhstan did have the more FCs, but you know, that accuracy on the side of Ukraine really pulled that score over to them.
So the multiplier was 2.4, right? Because it was easy.
That is what it was. Yes.
So you want to know the score?
Yeah, lay it on me.
729k and 321.
Really?
Yeah, 303,884, which was the score for Levi. And it's not enough.
No.
Huh.
Would have been close.
Yeah, it would have been very close. Holy.
Because he'd gotten like 300k. Yeah, it would have been that 115k difference.
Yeah, so that means, unfortunately, it was really just on the third and fourth man because of the other FC shows that happened. Because we only saw we saw the HOFC, we saw the Hidden FC, but I think it was odds on no one in the end, but it's out of Kazakhstan, right there.
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, those anchor players on all these Fremont maps have to be so solid. Because even if you may be better at one of the modded picks, or with a mob, like Hidden or Hard Rock, if you're ending up having to play as that anchor player, you're expected to try to FC this map. Just so that you can be the person that they can say, oh, well, I may have missed in this hard part, but my other players got our back. And especially in these tournament settings, that can be a really hard thing to try to deal with as the anchor player. We're just waiting for the countdown, apparently.
Yeah, well, waiting for the pick. So, yeah, as that's gonna be happening out, and with Ukraine getting the first lead right there for Kazakhstan, it's really depending on what they want to play. Because as we already know, really for Ukraine, they have a crazy roster. And with the double FC, well, FC and a half from Fluxen and Wonderboy immediately, they can see it really being able to the side of Ukraine, but for Kazakhstan, they're trying their best to do anything. They have some good maps on their back pocket, like we can still play other VMods. Or we can maybe go into HL1. Or even DT2. Get attack.
Yeah. I'm trying to... It's been a while since I've looked at this pool. I gotta pull this thing up.
TL, they are avoid hidden.
Yeah, no. I wouldn't want to touch hidden with a 2-foot pole if I was Kazakhstan right now.
And hey, is DT1. Oh my, wait, it's DT1. Wait.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Nope. Yep. That is the map.
How long has it been?
It's an Andrea map. It's been forever.
It's been forever, indeed. And the funny thing is, as well too, last night, me and a co-commentator of Sunday actually joked a lot about DT1 getting picked, and it never got picked. And it has not been picked for a while for any other matches. So now seeing DT1 finally get picked, which has never got picked yet in any matches. This is the first time that this is getting played off in match.
That's so sick.
It's so funny that's on a C stream. That's even more funnier.
Yeah.
Anyways, so why not explain what Rockefeller Street is, Rockefeller, since you are the playtester, aka cool feedbacker.
Oh, I was cool feedbacker for the hiddens and free mods this time. But I do know this map because I love playing this map with easy DT. One of my guilty pleasures is playing really old Andrea maps, also known as OC Player 111, only with easy DT. So for this map, you're gonna get lots and lots of wide angle jumps. You're gonna get a bunch of like really grid-like patterns that make the map like super it's super easy to know what the next note will be in this map. Like you can just like guess where it is and you will be right. But also this map is just like iconic for so many different reasons. Everybody has seen the video, everybody knows the song. You know, it's just gonna be so fun. But you know, because of that, the score is gonna be very close. Because it is such a like well-known song. As we get in, let's look. The only person to sub out or sub in for the side of Ukraine was GG Sus. And then we have Eduard coming in for Kazakhstan, as Leroy, Motique, and Kit Kat were all there.
Mm-hmm. As Metro, I think someone's no skipping. Yeah, someone.
Metro.
Yes, someone no skipped. Someone no
Nice.
skipped. God dang, Kit Kat.
Hello.
Hello, Kit Kat. Kit Kat's only show.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love
Let's
that.
go, Kit Kat.
Yeah, let's go, Kit Kat. 94% going all the way to in the first quarter, and everyone else coming in right after.
Here we are. As we get to the best part of the map. Yeah, Team Ukraine winning right now only on accuracy. Edward and Wonderbrony finding those trades on themselves. Philoxen did end up finding a miss in that lead up, apparently, saying that he has like half the combos of everybody else. Scoreback goes back over to them as Motique does find that miss. Map is already almost halfway over, going into the 2/3, hitting the amazing 1-2 little jumps over here. Sus does miss on that little burst, so it is the 2 FCs down to just the 1 plus the supporting combo. There will be enough time if Leroy and Kit Kat can hold. Score's going back over. It's flickering. Wonderbrony does find the miss. It is still those two, Kit Kat and Leroy versus your QGF. Wonderbrony finding more misses. Goes over to the side of Kazakhstan. Everybody holding on. Perfect. Woo!
I didn't.
Well done in Kazakhstan.
I didn't need to say anything. God damn.
The map was just over. Like,
Yeah.
it was a minute 30 seconds. Great FCs by both your QGF. Kit Kat, even though it was a 89% AC FC, it sure as gone darn does count. And then we did have that FC from Leroy as well. Great job, those three. As we, yeah,
that happened.
it's fun.
Yeah, that
yeah.
was really fun. Damn. Yeah, there's really nothing else to say. I'm just a fortunate joke from side of from Ukraine. The Unks don't got it. That's all we can say. The Unks don't got it, but for Kazakhstan, the new gens actually got it pretty well. For them, they honestly have a lot of potential for what they want to do right now. For Ukraine, immediately is a way to fight back. We're gonna be most likely seeing him. If not, no more Beamon actually, only hidden.
It would have to be the hidden one, which is going to be, would end up being hidden MechTech. I don't know how much of these players want to play MechTech right now.
Well, they want to play it right now because we are going to be going into Hidden 1.
Oh, nice.
And Tosu died once again. Cool. Tosu actually died during Rockefeller Street. Interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I wonder how many players that play that map are younger than that beat map.
So Rockefeller Street came out in 2009, right? Or 2007?
Well, I'm checking. 2011. So if there's a, so they, yeah, July of 2011. So if somebody is 15 on either of these teams. They are younger than Rockefeller Street.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh. Feel old yet, I guess? Like,
I know. It's crazy.
Jesus.
So, as we get in, or as we look at this map, CS4, AR9, OD8, yada yada, all the good stuff. The only thing you really need to know about this is that it's a Quantum Vortex map. If you haven't played 6WC before, welcome in. You will see his name a lot in a lot of lower ranking tournaments. Quantum Vortex is like part of the holy trinity of like guess difficulties for low ranking tournaments.
Oh god. Like, it's not only for 6WC. If you remember back for BQT, I don't think they were here for SDK. They were here, I think, for BQT on the later half.
They were, yeah.
So, yeah. With the very popular no mod 2 that was used in 6WC3, by the way, I don't think they were here in 6WC2. So, like, when they were here in 6WC3 starting it off, it's when they went really off on custom mapping. Another one is Exort, and then there's one more, but I forget the name of it.
Yeah, there's Ixcor, Jackie,
oh yeah,
and Quantum Vortex. As we get into the map, Ukraine's pick, Hidden One, LED, Gravitation, seeing Wonder Brony, You Can't, Fluxin, and your cute GF. On the side of Kazakhstan, Edward, Motique, Leroy, Kit Kat. That group of four has not moved. And then GG Sus is back out for You Can't. First miss going over to the side of Kazakhstan with that break on Kit Kat. Right now, it is just an active. We do see the trade from your cute GF and Edward. It's going to be that 2 FCs to 3.
Yeah. Now it's going to be going into the more halfway point in the map. It's going to be where combo and accuracy is going to be crucial. We would be saying that to Ukraine, but actually you have actually Bacon right there, and you can actually Bacon earlier a little bit, but on the one you actually Bacon there instead. That is going to be for Kazakhstan. They need a hold.
Oh yeah, with that being the miss. No, and Kit Kat is the one person you don't want to see that miss on, especially because they were one of those FCs. Right now it's just Motif and Leroy holding out now.
No.
You Can't does find that break though, so it is that 1 FC to 2 now. And then Edward has that big supporting combo. It's just the accuracy on the side of Ukraine is holding down the fort so hard. The 91% and the 96 are really doing a hurting for the side of Kazakhstan. Do you see another break coming out from You Can't? If you're on the side of Kazakhstan, Bloxen finds a break. Wonder Brony finds a break. That score will go over now. Does it have enough time? It does. It's going 20, 10, over, 15, 20. Now it's climbing.
Wow.
We're going to see a break point?
That's a break point.
Finds the miss.
Wow.
Holy cow.
That's unfortunate for the side of Ukraine right there, because at least I did say that we were going to see him. And the confidence play on him, because we saw Fluxin and One Willie just going super hard going in with the double FC on the first map. But then seeing this happen? Dang. Okay, just eat my words, I guess. Kazakhstan going in with the 2.5 FCs. But really, that double FC with the 96%, 94%. And the third player on the top right actually having the highest, actually beating up Fluxin at 99.2, if I remember correctly, from Leroy. Crazy scores.
Oh yeah. No, I truly feel like that had to be the low roll of the century for Ukraine, because there should have been no way that they ever get a point taken off of them on this type of hidden one. But something I did never expect to actually say, Kazakhstan's winning right now, and they have their pick point now. So let's see if they can improve that lead. They have the DT2 that they have put that protect in for. So they may end up picking that. It would be a little bit early, but I feel like getting out your protect and solidifying that score lead to get that buffer would be a really good idea right now.
Honestly, it could work. It's double picks allowed. Oh, are we gonna be seeing the tech? If they're acting it's double picks allowed, we most likely are gonna be seeing DT2.
Yeah.
Like, let's just count that in already. Yeah, most likely it's gonna be it. Yeah, there it is.
Yes. I agree wholeheartedly with this decision by them. I think that going and getting that DT2 pick is such a smart idea right now. Because if they protect that, that means that they're like saying, hey, we are the most confident on this map. If they can get a 3-1 lead over Ukraine, it won't really matter in the long run for them if they end up trading back and forth, because they will have that 2-point buffer.
You wanna look at the stats? Yeah.
I didn't even know we did stats now. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy that the screen that our coder went up on was on the stats screen and the map screen, and we don't have the gameplay screen. So yeah, the stat wise that we have here, Ukraine has it's kind of crazy on speed. It's kind of crazy on dexterity, precision, reading, technical aim, all that, but the speed category is what we're looking at, and they have a good advantage here. But for Kazakhstan, they did get 3.4 million before, so maybe it might be a lie in stats. Maybe just because quals was an issue right there, it could be an issue. Maybe not. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see. As we do see August coming back in for the side of Kazakhstan. Leroy, KitKat, and Edward being those 3 rocks at this point. For Watson, QGF, GG Sus, and Flav making his debut right now. We start seeing all the good lucks coming out into this very decisive map.
And honestly, I was gonna say this before, say about the stats, but them picking DT2 now seems like very RNG. Now looking at the stats too, that Ukraine has a better advantage on speed. You know what? 4 honestly might have been a little bit better because they just won the hidden one, which was mech attack. But if they want to go on DT2 because of the confidence going off that trade of winning DT1, going into now for the DT2, let's see what happens if KitKat actually does double skip.
Here we go. It's just that beginning. Scores are going to be trading back and forth, as the only difference right now will end up being accuracy.
We are going to be seeing. Okay, I'm not going to say, but we are going to be seeing a couple FCs right now. That's going to be still pretty good for the side of everyone. It is going to be just a war on the do not slide a big section and basically the ending, because that slow section at the end is making everyone but August actually going to be the one breaking right there and actually missing.
Right at the... yeah, sorry August. Right at that break as well. That cuts your score in half so badly. Finding that miss again. Everybody on the side of Ukraine holding. Lots and lots of good scores on that side. And then also on the side of Kazakhstan, you have Leroy with that 99.5. Edwards dropping that accuracy though. That's pulling that score over to the side of Ukraine. Ukraine's still not finding any misses going into this map so far. We're going to see a double breakpoint.
Double breakpoint maybe might be happening. And as we're going to be going to the last few sections, there no one breaks on the slow side section other than Flav. And August was the only one to break. And there it is. Okay, we can finally say it now. Floxin got the double SS. So, by the way.
Well done.
Yeah, you want to know context as well too? So, this was the second SS on this map. There's 2 of them.
Okay.
Oh my god. The first one was on the side of... God damn, I forgot the match already. But it was a 5 AM match actually. That the other team got the SS on. And now that it happened again, oh my god. Oh, it was Malaysia versus Belarus, and Malaysia had the SS. And now
That's sick.
our previous 6WC5 host got the SS on the DT2. What do we say anymore? That's just a solid play.
Yeah, no, and you know, it becomes 2-2. But let's talk about that team score from Ukraine. They had like, I think it said like 4.1 mil.
Yep, 4.1
Something like
mil.
that?
Yep, 4.1 mil. Surprisingly, that is like that's second or third place on the team scoreboard.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy indeed. And as we are going to be continuing on to the next few bits coming soon, we are going to be waiting for the next spec. So, what do you think the next bit is going to be?
Well, you know, in my amazing sense of, you know, being able to read the chat, I'm gonna assume that they choose No Mod 4, but I mean, cuff me if I'm wrong.
So, I'm gonna be doing that very soon. Well, for the number 4, as we're gonna be going into that very soon, but the win on Kazakhstan, which win on Kazakhstan from Hin 1, I feel like this might be just another trade point. It's gonna be another trade point.
I would be shocked if it is. I feel like that Hidden 1 was just a fluke mistake by the side of Ukraine. I feel like they will end up coming back to clinch at this point, but it would be very cool if we did see it.
But as we are going to be going into the later depths of the match, aka people are going to be coming into the lobby, we did see Kazakhstan play this before in one of the previous matches, and that was going to be going for the roster of Gurwa, August, KitKat, and Leroy. Hey, look at that! It's the same people that's going in from their previous match.
I would have been surprised if there was other people. Gura coming in though, and Red TNT also showing up. So new people.
Yeah. One thing to know as well too, Gura is the captain, and
Okay.
surprisingly, I think like there's some kind of jokes that for every single time that the captain doesn't really play as much. Gura actually playing in one match, but being the captain in his whole thing is kinda crazy. But it does kinda make sense. Because if you have a specialist who's better on mental and just better to like have the team up rather than playing, you would rather have that just to help your team if they're in a possible low state. Anyways, number 4. I just loaded for a second.
You get in. It's the accuracy all over again, but this time accuracy is sort of like was in the middle for a section there. Gura and KitKat both finding lots and lots of 50s and 100s for that little stream or that little burst. The only person on the side of Ukraine right now who was sort of struggling with that accuracy was Red TNT. KitKat finding even more hundreds. Gura as well. And everybody says Osu everybody says Osu's a combo game, but when everybody's comboing, it becomes an at game, and Ukraine's got that.
Yeah, this honestly, I think we really should not say anything right out because this is going to be crazy going into this bit because this is going to be the main TI, aka the main drop section. And hey, look at that. Everyone's holding on to something. And that's holding on to life.
Everybody. Yeah, until we see someone's name light up bright red, this map is not over. Ooh, the 2 on the breaks from the side of Kazakhstan will end up pulling that score over to Ukraine. And with just a quarter of the map left, it would be hard for them to find a place for them to all break.
I think they got bus fiber. Like they hit the side to
Yeah.
no. Yeah, they got bus slider, aka they got no lock on the bus slider. That is so sad because that would have this is another 6-way FC, but it was really close on this map, and so it does make sense why they picked it. But on the side of Ukraine, that's a 4-way FC.
Yeah, and like I said, I think this is what the score should have looked like for that hidden. They just ended up getting the worst luck on some of their players. But Ukraine does clinch their point, going up 3-2 now.
So as we are going to be going in for the side of Kazakhstan, now that is time for their pick. Again, the hiddens are gone. Yeah, the hiddens are gone.
Yep.
The DTs are gone. FEMAs are gone. We are now forced to play Nomad and HR as the tough ones winging. So, okay, which one? Nomad or HR? We have 3 picks left.
If you're Team Kazakhstan, it has to be a Nomad. I'm thinking either like. Don't think they'll pick Nomad. Definitely not picking Nomad 2. Can't think that they would want to pick the Nomad 5. I honestly think that they just go for the Nomad 1.
Okay.
Because I don't know how good their ult is. And I don't know how good their I don't think they would want to play a custom Nomad 5.
Yeah.
But also, I would be terrified to try to play either Hard Rocks into a team that protected Hard Rock 2.
Yeah. So honestly, do you want to just do my prediction right now? And let me just put it on right now. It's gonna be happening. It's gonna be happening no matter what. That's gonna be happening.
Let's go.
But oh hey, look at that! No 1-5 going in on the side of Kazakhstan. You kinda doubted that, but maybe it might be fine. But let's fix that a little bit because HR2 has not been confirmed yet. But hey, we are going to be going in with the Kirby mix style in the 1-5.
Let's go, Kirby mix.
So, in this stat, why has no one played it? That's really it. No one has played this map yet. The first night that we saw this on stream was last night. Not last night. It was earlier, an hour ago, when I needed to re-download the map because I had the version that was used for the showcase. So, yeah, we are gonna be seeing this for the second Ashwork time on the stream this weekend. Have anything to say about the map, Jay, or just woohoo Kirby mix?
Motique saying, I hate this map.
Oh yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, hi
It's
player.
yeah. It's an eclectic you either like it or you don't type of beat map.
It's one of the two.
Oh
But
yeah.
hey, as we will be going into the match very soon, we are gonna be seeing the side of Ukraine, Wonderbony Floxen once again, and your QGF on the side of Ukraine. And for Kazakhstan, we're gonna be seeing KK August, Leroy and Motique coming in as well too. He's still dupe. Oh, hey, I want to know something funny actually?
What?
On mainstream, they just finished No Mod 5.
Nice.
And they did have one FC on it, so Vaxis. Getting 829k. Let's see who can beat that. As we are waiting for the map to load. Oh hey, the map loaded.
Nice. Oh, this map feels so nice to play. Early breaks on the side of August and Leroy shouldn't make that much of a difference because it is just 40 combo into the map, or 40 combo difference, but you know, I'd be more concerned about the accuracies at this point. Motique sitting on that 92, Kit Kat on that 89. You know, your QGF is there with a 90 as well, but everybody else on the side of Ukraine right now, 97, 98, 95. It's going to be hard to get a score lead. Oh?
What? Just panic just in case? Okay. So Kit Kat just bugged. Okay, there we go.
Oh, there we are.
We're back. Thank God. You can't actually make the Wimby come back, and Kit Kat actually making one. Oh my God, everyone just making Wimby started to come back.
Breaks everywhere. Only FCs are from Philox and Your Cute GS and Leroy now. Get back into the map. No. 87 on Kit Kat, 93 August, 89 Motique. It's, even if you were to pull out the FCs for the rest of the map, the accuracies on the side of Ukraine, I think, just make that deficit up.
And as we're going to be going into the more later half of the matches as well too, that is so going to be a solid double FC on the side of Ukraine.
Yeah, and you gotta understand, you gotta remember, this is Kazakhstan's pick. So after this, it's going to be that break point, and then Ukraine is able to pick their Protect, which is that Hard Rock 2, which remains untouched.
Yeah, so the position-to-position aspect right now coming in for the side of Ukraine is going to be helping them a lot. If we don't see a choke, by the way, One is still not able to FC Vlogs and actually find a choke right there, so that's going to be no FCs to Leroy, holding on to the only FC. And there is enough time for them to come back. But is there enough density?
Yeah, that's the thing that I'm worried about, because I know that he can, or the score will go up by another 300k if Leroy does end up holding. But there's just no combos on the side of Kazakhstan. Well, there's two 200ks. Philoxen finds another break. I'm not saying that there's enough time. Oh yeah, Motique finds the break alongside You Can't. But map is pretty much over. And even though that score did climb another 200k to the side of Kazakhstan, there is just, it's such a big hurdle to try to climb over. Amazing FC by the side of Leroy, Philoxen, and Your Cute GF finding the close almost FCs. But yeah, it is going to be that point over to Ukraine.
It's again unfortunate that we saw the chokes on the side of Ukraine, but hey, depending on where you choke, it helps a lot. But for the side of Kazakhstan, the FC did help a lot, but at the end, in the second half, you do need your comic game to stay alive, which unfortunately did not happen. And now, as it's gonna be going on to Ukraine's pick, well, let's just fill it out already. Yeah, we most likely know what was gonna happen. It's gonna be either HR2 or HR1. There is no doubt there's anything else. But yeah, as Chad did say as well too, the act difference from Kazakhstan was too high because Ukraine was just more confident on the low AR and on the position pick, while for the side of Kazakhstan, one of them had an 82%.
Yeah, no, this is gonna be a hard comeback for Kazakhstan to be able to make.
There we go.
I obviously don't want to say that it's not something that can't happen, but it would be a miracle pretty much to see Kazakhstan win this and then the next pick.
So, the one thing that we saw in the stat line though, just before we swapped over to the player screen at least, but okay, no, honestly, I'm putting it back to the stats. Look at the precision.
I
Surprisingly,
know precision is pretty close.
yeah, like that's it's actually kind of scary close to see what it's like for the side of Kazakhstan and for Ukraine. I think on the sheet it says Ukraine has a slight edge there, but if you go into the aim category as well too, because that is what this map is about too, because it's more sliders, it's still close. I think it's like dead on equal for it here. So this might be going into a hidden one scenario. Whoever breaks first, or whoever gets the most breaks, loses.
Oh yeah.
This is scary. So, anything that you need to say about this HR2, or is it just...
Bro, I can't play high AR. I am the one person on every single tournament that can only play low AR. I specifically told the staff team for picking maps that I cannot play high AR. High AR scares me.
Damn.
But it is a AK plus Q map, so or song, sorry. So you will be seeing, I believe, for this map, a lot of it's gonna be more flowy, I'm pretty sure, because I'd be shocked if there was any sort of like hard jumps in this, as we do see the fun sliders at the very beginning of the map as we get into what could be the final pick of this match. Ukraine at 4 points, Kazakhstan at 2, needs to win the next 2 to take it to TB. Philox and Red TNT, your QGF and Flav versus KitKat, August, Motique, and Leroy.
Yeah, so the main thing about this map is really just going to be this. It's really just going to be sliders. There's not going to be truly any high AR to worry about, because it's still low SR, remember that. So whoever can just hit the sliders, it's going to be the main victory player here, I guess. Motique and Red TNT is going to be the first 2 breaking, but everyone else is holding alive, holding into that reverse slider, going into that more little bit of finger control. So I think that's going to be Flav holding on to the lowest accuracy there, but everyone else holding on pretty confident.
Well, you say lowest act, but then you look at the side of KitKat with our 89 over here.
We don't talk about that. But no, they both have the same accuracy. Flux and Folk. Okay.
Oh, that is that's a break you don't want to see. Halfway through the map, Red TNT and Philox did end up finding those breaks. So it is the 3 FCs 2-1. Accuracy be damned. They do have more combo.
Yeah, indeed. And as we see through drawing a fish with the reverse right now, basically, we are going to be seeing going into the second half. Still 2-way FC versus Yoku GF. I mean, 1 FC flop in Motif. And August actually breaking right there. That's going to be now just a 1 in support right now going on the side of Kazakhstan. While for Ukraine, Red TNT has the support right there too.
Yeah, it is that 2 FCs 2-1, but that FC on or that combo on Red TNT with that 96% accuracy is very much making up for the score on KitKat being that FC, even though it is that 88%. Leroy, though, being the rock for Kazakhstan that they need, holding so strong for the entirety of this match. There still is those 2 FCs, but the score's going down a tiny bit We'll have to see at least one more break on the side of Ukraine so soon, but it's not going to show up as we get into the very end of the map.
Yeah, at the last second, at the last hope, the accuracy doesn't win overall once again, just like the Nomad 5. Flaws and bugs that pigs at the end for fun. Okay, well, still, 95k death, 2 FCs, and just unfortunate jokes from a lot of the players on Kazakhstan, and even from Ukraine too, with Flaw. But so in the end, the position and the aim advantage going to the side of Ukraine.
Yes, and this is one of those things where I think even though the score says it was 5-2, you never really want to take that score at face value, because on any other day that Kazakhstan gets better accuracy on a bunch of these maps, that score could have been a lot worse. It could have been easily a 5-3 or a 5-4 maybe, if they had gotten some of these not combos, accuracies. Leroy leading the charge for Kazakhstan, and then Philoxen for the side of Ukraine. But it was Ukraine at the end of the day that does get that win. As we then start, how many games have they played in their group so far?
Let's see. As we go into the bracket screen right here. Oh, hey, look at that! Kazakhstan won one match already. And
hey, let's go!
So, and now in this scenario for Peru, if Peru needs to win against Ukraine, and Peru wins against Ukraine,
yeah,
we'll have a 3-way tie right now, because then these matches against Mexico matters.
Oh yeah. It's going to be interesting. And then also all three teams, well, Peru and Mexico are close to the same time slot. It'll be very fun to see how early or late those matches are going to be for each team respectively.
And yeah, really with that though, that is going to be it for this main match at least. And as of right now, there is still going to be one more match that's still happening, which I think did finish. No, we're all going to be waiting for 6WC also on the mainstream with Australia versus Taiwan right now, which is still going on in a 4-2 setting with Australia taking the lead.
Woo!
So, anything else before we end it off here?
Not really. It was a great match by both teams. Kazakhstan, get your accuracy under control a little bit and you guys will be unstoppable. Ukraine, yeah, keep doing what you're doing, Philox, and not much else to say for you guys.
And with still so many matches to go.
Yeah.
Oh boy. We're in for a trip. This is crazy. Okay. Well, that'll be GG's. And also, by the way, if anyone's wondering, there is still gonna be the match of Hong Kong, Brazil, and South Korea and Sweden that's still happening right now. They decided to schedule it 30 minutes in, so unfortunately we aren't not gonna be having a stream for that. So yeah, we will see you guys very soon.
See you soon.
Yeah.